share forever with you, baby.
Hello, morning fam. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix. Want to thank you for the love and support you've shown my family over the last 4.5 weeks. It's been absolutely incredible. I feel like I've heard from all of you. And yesterday, I have to tell you, was like the greatest Super Bowl Sunday of all time because my wife got a day pass.
Yes, she did.
And she got to come home the entire day.
And those pictures that you posted,
It was so lovely.
so
lovely.
good.
It was amazing.
And I know her dog, the real love of her life,
Her
must have
soulmate.
lost his mind when she walked in that door.
Yes, we had a day pass from Wake Med yesterday from 8 to 8 just to kind of see how she does around the house until she is fully discharged. Morning fam, 4 days from now on Friday on Valentine's Day. But just to see her in our own space again after she hasn't been there for 30 days, it was I walked in, I was emotional, seeing her in that space
I
again.
bet.
And for us, it just really hit us oh my God, we haven't been in here in a while.
Well,
and of course, the soulmate boomer lost his mind.
I bet he did.
But know this, her soulmate boomer loses his mind even if she's gone 60 minutes, let it go a month.
It's probably pretty wild just seeing her sit on your couch.
It was.
Because something so pedestrian just sitting on the couch, but
God,
perspective.
Yeah.
It really is. I've done a lot of navigating over the last month, different major things to kind of cross and think about and discuss with my wife Sarah, and one of those things, and I don't want to get this into taking life for granted speech right now. That's not what I'm trying to do. I would just say we get so used to seeing our loved ones in a certain space in our home,
Right.
And you get so used to my wife sits on the couch and we're watching her show at 8 o'clock at night or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And when you go home every single day, like I've done just to try to see my girl Sophia before I go back to the hospital, and my wife isn't there every single day, she's not on the couch, she's not upstairs. To see her then back in that space again after 30 days.
Oh, yeah,
it
man.
was oh my God. And I know for my wife, by the end of the day, when she's 34 weeks pregnant and she's recovering from an aneurysm that led to 2 strokes. She's already exhausted. So 6 o'clock got around yesterday, 7 o'clock. She was ready to go back just to
I bet.
relax. But she's it did hit me. It was emotional just to be home because I've not been in my home.
Yep.
It was a great emotional, right? But she's God, it just hit me because I have not been in my space for 30 days.
Well, I'm so glad, dude, that you got peace of mind. For the past month, your life has been just out of control and everything's been changing and your routine.
And we're just trying to keep up with it.
But, your routine, that's your control. And when your routine gets thrown off the way that yours has, I'm sure you've just been subliminally craving a little bit of just
normalcy,
familiarity.
Yes.
Well, I visited with my stepmom yesterday. I went to go see her, and she had a stroke in December.
Right.
And one thing that struck me that she said, and I mentioned your situation to her, and she was just it happens in an instant. You go from normal to I haven't been home in 30 days. It just happens so instantly, and
yes,
that she's still trying to wrap her head around that moment. And she's 3 months out. And saying that, by the way, she's 60-something, 61, I think. The recovery that she has made in 3 months' time is remarkable.
I bet it is.
Well, and so you're a month out. So in 2 more months, it's going to be even better. I just have such a good feeling about Sarah's recovery.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Really, I know in a year's time, she may not be 100% where she was when this whole thing started, but I think she's going to be in a good spot.
Well, thanks for saying that because even seeing her walk up our flight of stairs yesterday, I'm right behind her. It took her a minute, but she got to the top. That's where our shower is, all of our bathroom, all that. And she walked up there. I'm oh my God, a month ago, I did not think this was possible.
Exactly.
And I know it's going to be a while for her nerves to regenerate. She's still dealing with the left side numbness and her left hand. Still very numb. She can't, we had objects in her hand a couple days ago, and I put keys in her left hand, and she couldn't tell those were keys in her hand.
That's crazy.
That's a kind of feeling or lack of feeling, if you want, that she doesn't have. But I'll end this with something amazing that happened yesterday besides her being home.
Okay.
And that is the shower. My wife already takes the longest showers ever. Thank God for the tankless water heater that we have. And yesterday was the longest shower and the greatest shower ever.
Good for her.
Because I'm up there, helping her, making sure she's fine. She's, sitting in our shower with the chair that I bought her. And I'm like out in the bathroom area. I'm like, hey, Sarah, are you okay? It's like 35 minutes in. Hey, Sarah, are you all right? 45, 55 minutes. Hey, it's after like
Never been
60
better,
minutes.
Kyle.
We're good. Yeah, I just got to shave my legs. Yeah, she took over like an hour shower yesterday.
Good for her.
She's like, it was so nice to have somebody not watching me as I took a shower for the first time in a month.
Just to have some alone time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to be away from the boops and the bops and the monitors
sounds,
and
the
nurses
intercoms
the
and
ins
people
and the
watching.
outs.
Yes.
Yes, dude. Just to have some peace.
Good for her.
Nothing
I'm so
but
happy for her.
hot water. And that's
Yeah.
already her peace place.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that was a freaking religious experience.
I bet.
She is now part of the Church of the Shower.
Yeah, she walked out. She's
the
like,
Church of Collier.
The Church of the Loofah.
she's like, oh my God, she's like, that felt so good. That was the greatest shower ever. Either way, I wanted to say thank you for the support, the comments that I saw yesterday. I posted a picture of her on the couch yesterday with Sophia for walking in. So that was amazing. So I wanted to say thank you. And also separately, Sarah just mentioned the moment that her dad and stepmom have been going through and what my wife has been going through, my family over the last month. And going to these hospitals, you realize the visitor parking lots, you see a lot of people are going through a lot of different things. So if you're that person going through your own thing in life right now, this is not any sage advice or great advice that I have. But the thing that's kept me at balance most of the time is just trying to think about that next thing in front of me. And you're right, like each day, each step, day by day, like eventually, like you alluded to, Sarah, we're going to get there.
You will.
And so for those going through your own whatever right now, we love you too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever need us, please reach out and just want to talk, whatever. We got your back on that. So we love you as well. Thank you for listening and thanks for your support. 4 more days until she officially comes home on Valentine's Day.
And then
It's
your water bill
unbelievable.
is royally screwed.
That
Honey,
also
we have
true.
Honey, we have a 3-bedroom house. How is our water bill $700?
She's like,
It's,
oh, you know.
Honey,
And I dare you to say something.
honey, the
Okay.
town's calling. There's no more water in the tower.
It's 7:51. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah Odd Mix.
Let's take a look at our gotriangle.org on-time traffic. There is an accident in South Raleigh that happened on I-40 eastbound. 2 left lanes are blocked at Gorman Street, exit 295. It's backed up about 2 miles, but the delays at this point are posting at an hour. I'm sorry. Also, I-40 westbound at exit 298 is seeing a road hazard this morning. North Raleigh on I-540, it looks like in the northbound direction, is seeing some delays. There's an accident right at Capitol Boulevard through there. And then Holly Springs wanted to get in on the action, so Avent Ferry Road at Cass Holt Road is seeing an accident as well. Oh, don't let me forget, Highway 70 at Pleasant Drive, this is closer to Durham, is seeing an accident too. All right. Celebrating 50 years of bus service with Go Raleigh in 2025. Keep an eye out for the retro bus featuring a throwback design. Hop on, ride, and celebrate with Go Raleigh in 2025. Learn more at GoRaleigh.org.